Hey, welcome back to another critical video. And today in this video, welcome back to another podcast, everybody. Hope you guys have a good time. Today is a Monday, and I just had like an idea in my head where every single week I'll just try to post every single like weekly podcast. And maybe gonna start doing on Mondays. I created a name which is probably in the thumbnail of this video. It's called Motivational Mondays, where it helps you, try to get up and try to start your week. So by that, guys, it's like, you know, pretty rough. I would say not for me, but life is pretty rough. And this is like a kind of like the podcast where I teach you guys how to become more. I would say like try to follow the path more to your lives. Like try to push yourself more, and how to grow strong, become a better man, a better woman. But either way, uh, Jesus, I just really just recorded this, so like it's and this is gonna go all unedited. So I gotta really process in my mind. Well, this Monday, I kept myself strong. I did the things I was supposed to do today. I went to an acting club, which was pretty cool. Um, did my driving lesson today, which was also pretty cool. Called more jobs than usual, which sucked because some of them replied, some of them didn't. You win some, you lose some, but taking the courage out of my day to do those kind of stuff was nice. And I encourage you guys to follow your dreams as well. To make sure that you know what you're doing and to go chase after it. Because life is hard sometimes. When life gets hard, it kind of beats you down. But it doesn't mean that you should be staying in that same place. Trust me, I've been there. What you guys got to do is you guys got to think in your mind that you have to realize what kind of situation you're in, how to deal with it, what to make it better, and how to change yourself. Because it might not just be your day that's going bad, it just might be you, which is a pretty hard thing to hear. But when life happens like that sometimes, you know, there's nobody to blame. There's really nobody to blame for it. But like that, yeah, like saying it is easy without putting in the work. Like for example, when I was still editing my 5 month video, there's nobody to blame for that. I really had to put myself in all that struggle and all that pain and dedication and study to finish that video. That video that just came out recently took me 5 months just for everything to be done. Plus another editing, more editing. And I just really did not want to do it. But also at the same time, it was just so much. But you gotta start something that you gotta finish it. That's where I got the courage. That's when I hold on. I'm like, okay, I really gotta do this. So now since that's gone, I could finally make content, which is good because I haven't made content since December. And I'm pretty excited. I am pretty pumped because man, has it been a long time. And I'm ready for new ideas, ready for new adventures that's gonna happen this year. Which I still don't got a job, but I'm looking for one. It's like my family says, it's patience. I like to attack life. For me, I mostly like to attack life, get things done quick, 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 quick. But I realize that patience is key. That's the number one thing. to also learn that sometimes you just can't rush things. Sometimes you can't control things that you can't control. Mostly you got to control the things that you could control and don't waste your breath or other stuff that you can't control. And so that is also good. But I'm just thinking of like if I'm trying to do it quick, at least let me do it quick on things I gotta do first. Like if I wanna get a job, I can't just sit still, wait for that job. I have to give applications everywhere. Trust me, I have done plenty of applications, at least around 10, which is a lot because of how long it takes, how dreadful it is. And it's kind of scary because it's been 2 months since I got fired. Now, don't get me wrong, fired is scary, but don't think that's the end. For me, it was something that I could respect and learn from. Maybe God is trying to teach me something that, hey, maybe the life I was living was not the right choice that I have made. Why? Because maybe try to humble me. But at the same time, I know it was my fault at the end of the day, and I took responsibility of it, saying that, okay, some of it was my fault. I would take that responsibility, and some of it was not. But, don't give up, guys. If you're in a situation like me, don't give up. There's really there's more things to do than just to sit down, play video games, watch TV, eat junk food. Just sometimes make a little schedule for yourself. Keep that routine going to keep yourself up. Maybe that's what God is trying to make me do. I'm having schedules left and right, trying to get myself back together, trying to pull myself with more money. Been, you know, doing the gym a lot. It's been helping. Motivational Monday is supposed to be a day where Mondays is a dreadful day, but with this podcast, hopefully it makes it a little bit more better. Now, I want to say this for everybody that who is struggling, that you guys could do it, and may God bless you all. And if you guys probably not heard, if you guys see me, I've been posting a lot recently on every single social media page I have, which includes my Instagram, my Snapchat, TikTok, and maybe YouTube if I'm lucky enough on just regular videos. I honestly just think that I feel like I could do more with my life, especially maybe I'm just too eager to find a job. That's my number one concern. Almost about to get my driving license in about 2 more months. I'll show you something, guys. Hold on. I have a list of my New Year's resolutions, which my New Year's revolutions would be the first thing, my first number one priority to get a job. That's the first thing. Because if I can't find a job in 2 months, that is a problem. That is a huge problem. And it should not happen like that. And I do not want that to happen. But that's something I should be looking for because in 2 months, I will get my driving license, which will give me a car. And if I have money, that would be really great because now I could do things that I actually want to do. And the benefit of driving is just, you know, two birds in one stone. And then now here's the thing. Now here's a little exciting one. Going to an actual gym. Going to an actual gym is one of my top lists to go once I have a car. Cause oh boy, once once I go to an actual gym, man, I've been posting a lot about my upper body, but never about my lower body. Even though I do work on it a little bit, I feel like I should need a little bit more on the downside. I'm not saying I got chicken feet, but I'm not saying that I don't got meaty feet as well. I'm trying to build that muscle, and going to an actual gym will help, especially if I have friends to go with me. And here's another interesting thing that I'm trying to look forward as a hobby is MMA. Now, MMA is different because nobody really does MMA, which is mixed martial arts, aka like kind of like the UFC. And it's hard and challenging and scary. But I think what the MMA really does for me or for other people, it really shows you how strong you are as a man. It really shows you who you are, kind of. Because you could be mad and everything, have problems. Now, I'm not saying that you gotta fight just to, in order to prove yourself, but to know, but for me, it's to know who you are and who you're worth, and to know that you could defend your family. And just for me, I just like fighting in general. I think it's pretty fun, especially when you get to spar. But occasionally, I want to do it more often, but really not have the chance. So this will get a little bit more benefit in my life, especially going into sports. So that's one thing. Here's the thing I'm already learning business. Now, learning business is difficult, and at the same time, it's complex. I wouldn't say that it's easy. It's easy to understand, but it's easy to do that difficult work. Now, I have said that once I get a computer, I'll start working on that, and I am. And it's somehow a little bit tricky because I honestly don't know where to start. Let me know down in the comments if you guys could help me out with that. But I honestly don't know where to go with um business. It's a little scary, but I've been seeing a lot of videos on what to do in business. Thinking about doing how do you call it? What's it called? Drop service. And if you guys don't know, it's drop service is like you're in the middle of a local store. You're the middle person, and you're trying to get um the locals like for example, the local store needs something that they don't got that's in the internet, like their own website. If they don't got that, you're that middle person to contact that local store, tell them that you could find a person that will help them get a website, and that is a website that is really cheap, and you contact them together, and you're that middleman, so you get the middle inside the money, and you just start creating that business right there, just in the middle. You're that middleman, so that's the middleman's part. It's something like that. I won't get too far into it, but another thing is traveling. Now, I have a lot for traveling. I have a lot of plans, but here's the thing: without no money, there's no plans. So you gotta make that money. Yeah, which sucks because having no money with you, it's dreadful. People who live with no money, once you get money, it's more difficult and you feel like you have more responsibility, which makes it feel good. But once you don't, either way, the doesn't matter how you get it. Having money on you feels really good. Feels great, especially having the responsibility to take care of it. Perfect. But having no money at all, it's kind of losing yourself. But don't think that money is everything, because in the same time it is. But remember who you are and who you want to be. You gotta make sure that you know who you are first. Then you could have that money to build up the kind of person that you're trying to create yourself. Like a once famous quote said, is that you're not trying to prove yourself, but you're trying to create yourself. Don't improve yourself, but instead create yourself. That is a good quote I read this morning. And always pray, guys. I've been praying for a little while now, like for like over 2 weeks. Been feeling really good. So if you're in a bad situation, if you need help, go to God. 100%. Also, saving money. I haven't done that yet. I have not have a savings account, but I'm planning to do that once I have money. It's everything's all happening with money, man. Money sometimes will kind of mess you up if you don't got that. Well, and the last is like vacations, fun trips. Yep, I want to do like some fun trips with my family, so I want to keep that up and my YouTube up. Got us. You already know. Come on, say it. Exactly. Yeah, I gotta have that. So gonna upload more now since I'm pretty excited. Just gotta figure out these last edits I gotta do with. I got some videos. I got some videos in the back right now. Once I'm done with those, bam, post them. After those are done, I'm finally making new content. Like it's about time I'm making new content. So I'm pretty excited with it. I'm pretty hyped. Hope you guys are hyped for whatever's coming up. But Motivational Mondays. Hope you guys learned something today. And yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.